Hey there, my name is Deya and welcome to my new home here on YouTube. Come on in, take off your shoes, but come on in and make yourself comfortable. I am a freelancer, digital business manager, and most recently an entrepreneur, which is still a term that feels very uncomfortable to use in the context of me. But if you're here because you're an aspiring freelancer, digital business manager, fellow potential entrepreneur, or just generally an aspiring work from anywhere, welcome. You are in the right place if you're here because you're looking for concrete strategies, actionable tips, and no fluff motivation to get you going on your online journey. You're in the right place. I'm here to share all the good, bad, and ugly that I experienced over the past 5 years so that you can get started faster, smoother, and cheaper than I ever did. It took me 5 years to get to where I am now, and it doesn't have to take you nearly as long to get to where you want to go. So the big vision for this YouTube channel that I have written on the top of my Notion board is that I want to help at least 1,000 people work from anywhere, either as freelancers, digital business managers, or entrepreneurs. And we do that by providing practical, no fluff, comprehensive, step-by-step content that hopefully is also engaging along the way. So that's the big goal. I'm being really transparent and putting it out there. My goal is to help at least 1,000 of you work from anywhere. So hit that subscribe button if you want to get started with your journey and be one of those 1,000 people. Good question. You see? Let's roll it back. Okay, peeps, let's show the highlight reel. 2016, I was a fresh duckling straight out of university, not a single clue what I wanted to do with my life. I think like many of us after university. I had no purpose, no idea where to start, so I started a 6-month internship at one of the big 4 consulting companies. I was working over 40 hours a week, making minimum wage, and it essentially forced me to reevaluate my entire life. I was looking at everyone else thinking, how is everybody else doing this for the next 40 years? I can't imagine how everybody is doing this with a smile on their face and they're not like crying all the time, because I wanted to cry all the time because I could not see this future for myself. So out of pure desperation, I started working every single day in the evening and on the weekends freelancing online at $10 an hour, just trying to find something that would be an alternative to this lifestyle, which I felt like was not in line with how I wanted to live my life. I wanted a life that would be focused around my life and not really wrapped around my work. So essentially working to live and not living to work. When I first started freelancing, I was doing everything. Design, copy, admin, voiceovers even. Again, I had no clue what I wanted to do. I just wanted to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what would stick. 2017, freelancing started picking up. It actually went so well that I was able to increase my rates from $15 an hour to $20 an hour. And I started making enough money from freelancing that I decided to make the leap to do it full time. So after my internship ended, I decided not to continue down the corporate ladder and instead go and try freelancing. I gave myself like 1 year and just be like, 1 year, see if it works, see if this is the right path for you, and then you can always decide later. And a few months after that, I was booked out fully as a freelancer, which was incredibly exciting and terrifying. During that year, I pivoted into helping clients specifically with digital content, so helping them with YouTube videos, with podcasts, with blog posts, helping them streamline processes and get beautiful content out there into the world. And slowly from there, I moved into project management. And then ultimately, I found my dream role, which was digital business manager. We also began traveling that year. 2018, I fully embraced the digital business manager role of their businesses. So I was primarily helping clients with project teams and operations management, just making sure their businesses were running properly, running weekly calls, helping them project plan things, launches, all that fun stuff. And my clients had all sorts of products, including online courses, membership sites, even retreats that I helped manage and host, as well as digital shops full of digital downloads and templates, and of course still helping with the content side of things, so helping with blog posts, YouTube channels, and podcasts. This year, I also went to Lisbon with one of my clients on her retreat. It was so fun to actually meet somebody that had been only working with online, essentially in real life, and be like, you're actually a real human being. It was so exciting. I also started traveling more with my partner this year, and I also scaled my income up to $30 to $50 an hour. 2019, I went to Bali for another retreat with a client. I met up with all of my online and digital nomad friends, which was insane to be like meeting with people that I've been talking to only online for the past year, which is like the number one rule that your parents tell you about using the internet. They're like, don't meet up with strangers. That is 100% what I did. I met up with all the strangers, and it was so much fun to actually meet these people who were living similar lifestyles as me. I increased my rates to 50 plus an hour. I went to Havea in Spain with another client for a retreat and helped her run that one. I got to pet lots of cats that year as well with cat sitting. And that was also the year we decided to pack up our entire life and give up our apartment and take this show kind of on the road officially, where we started slow traveling, where we would spend weeks or months at a time in different locations. That's just kind of the way of traveling that we found worked the best for us to ensure that we could still get all of our work done while still traveling and experiencing different countries. 2020 came around. We spent a lot of months mostly in Asia. We did Thailand, Indonesia, Taiwan, and Korea. My family lives in Taiwan, so we spent a lot of time with my family as well, which was amazing. I also helped my clients scale to 7 figures, so that was a really exciting year where I became second in command essentially to a 7-figure digital business. So much fun, and I learned so much. And then of course, Corona hit. So that had a very devastating impact, really, I think, on every single person on this planet. For me personally, it shook me up in a way where I thought to myself, life is really short. Nothing is guaranteed. Everything is not as in control as you would want it to be. And it prompted me to actually start working on my own first solo business. And during the lockdown, that's basically all I did. I was working full-time as a freelancer, and then every day in the evenings and on the weekends, I was working on building my first business, which I had never done before because I was too afraid to do so previously. I had always worked to support clients on their businesses or worked on building businesses with my partner, so never my own. So that was really exciting. It was terrifying, but it was really exciting. And after literally hundreds of hours of work and months of just pouring love and passion into this business, I officially had my first own business ever. So that business and another business I co-founded with my partner, they both hit 6 figures last year, which was incredibly exciting. And me working as a full-time freelancer, that was also the year where I hit 6 figures as a freelance digital business manager. So it was a big year. Lots happened in a obviously amazing, but still petrifying way. And that's also why I feel so prompted to start filming videos for YouTube, because I want to share the tidbits along the way where I'm learning a lot and the mistakes I'm making as I'm going through it, because I feel like a lot of times people overemphasize kind of like this overnight success, and that is just not a realistic view of growing your business. You'll see through these videos that the overnight success takes a lot of chaos to create. And at the end of 2020, we decided to move to Prague and settle down. So this right here it's all Prague, and out the window is Prague. I'm not gonna move my camera because I feel like my video editor is not gonna like that, but this is Prague. You'll have to take my word for it, but we moved to Prague and we love it here. 2021, I officially hung up my freelancer hat for the most part. I shifted my full focus now into growing my own business, which is exciting and terrifying and riding a roller coaster 15 times every single day. And very fortunately, my business is also on track to hit over 6 figures this year as well, which is really exciting. So now I'm a wannabe YouTuber because I want to peel back the curtain and I want to show the entire process as it's happening, and not just kind of like the end shiny goal. I want to like walk through all of the good and obviously the bad as well, so that you have those little like pitfalls that you don't fall into that I definitely fell into. So as a wannabe YouTuber, I'm starting at the bottom again, so I'm really excited to have you here on this journey. Now, please believe me when I say all of that is the highlight reel. There was definitely, like I mentioned, a lot of chaos, a lot of tears and doubt and fears and panic and anxiety along the way, and that's also why I want to make sure I am as transparent as possible on this YouTube channel with all aspects of it and the mistakes that I'm making, because I want to give you the best chance to get started and get to where you want to go in the fastest and most realistic way. I want to share all that I have picked up along the way. So if you have like a very little secret whisper dream in the back of your head, which like me freelancing was a little tiny secret whisper that I didn't tell anybody in the beginning, and me starting my own business also started as a little secret whisper in the back of my mind before it started to get louder. If you have that, I just want to invite you to this YouTube channel where you can indulge that little whisper and see where it takes you and your life. So this is a chance to learn from my many mistakes. So please join me on this journey. Be one of the 1,000 people. Press that subscribe button to get started with us on your new work from anywhere adventure. And I can't wait to see you in a video. Until then, bye.